Hey, welcome back. This is the sixth episode in the Trophy Push series. So you'll notice a few different things. We put a gold shield up yesterday, and then also gained quite a bit of money. And our trophies did increase a little bit. And I'll show you exactly how I got the money, and pretty much why the trophies increased. We got a plus 18 on defense, and there was a plus 6 and a plus 23 and a plus 16. So our defense really held up and gave us some trophies. It pushed us up into 2400s. How I was getting the money was I was farming this one player right here. And honestly, I recommend everyone to farm this one player because he has a ton of money always. It's Simple Olg. His trophies is currently 2312. Typically, when you start off and you log back onto the game about every hour, he'll reset and he'll have like 120,000. His base is very easy to defeat. You'll get 76 trophies or 76 medals, and I'm such a high level and I fought him so many times. I get 0 trophies from him. So like I said, every about hour or two, his gold will reset and it'll go back to about 120,000, give or take, depending on how strong you are and the other complex formula stuff. So every few hours I've been logging on, attacking him a couple times, and then every time you attack him, it goes down by like 20,000. So the first attack I get 120, the second attack I get like 100, the third attack I get 80, the fourth attack I get like 70, and so on until it gets down to about 40,000. So I do about 5 attacks of him, farm a good about 300, 400,000, and I've done that a few times yesterday. I gained no trophies doing that because I got plus 0 every time, but a great way to farm money. So we're going to store up money and upgrade our throne room. We need another 700,000, but I'm going to go actually look for trophies right now. And I think I might have saved a couple people, my favorites. This guy right here, Pan Off 211. Fairly weak. I believe I fought him before, so we're going to go ahead and attack him. He is my favorite, so like I said, I'm pretty sure I attacked him before. He's going to give us 7 trophies and then 82 medals. So same strategy, going to bring out cannons, knights. Need to bring out a fair amount of knights because he has a lot of paladins, so that the knights don't get to the cannons. So like I said, I needed to watch those bombs right there because 3 bomb towers, that pretty much means death for your knights. So it takes a few seconds to get over there. So I have a good amount of knights now. I'm going to start bringing out more cannons. And so I could have actually changed up and put the poison spell on instead of the sword rain. I believe that's what I did last time I fought him, because he doesn't have any mages, no pyromancers or frosters. So I'm going to bring out more knights now since my knight army is dying slowly. So you see our cannons finally caught up to us. So now it's going to be smooth sailing. We just need a couple more knights to catch up. And the main goal is to protect the cannons. And you see we have a big swarm of knights, cannons. And now we're going to get to the gate with about 10 seconds. It's not a lot of time, but we have 4 cannons. And you'll see 4 cannons will kill the gate in about 3 seconds, 4 seconds. So the gate goes down really quick to the cannons. All in all, not that bad of a raid. We can actually make it a lot easier if we put the poison spell on instead of the sword rain. And so that's what we'll do this time. Because you never know, you might get careless and make a mistake here and there. So it's always good to be set up properly. And the poison does double damage to the paladins. So that'll take them out in pretty much one poison spell. So again, this time he's going to give us 6 trophies, a decent amount. And that's mainly what you're going to be looking for in the higher trophy range. Is you're going to try and you're going to try and stay even on defenses, win some, lose some, because some people are going to use scrolls. They're going to push through your base pretty much regardless of whatever setup you have because of the scrolls. I mean, if someone uses 5 scrolls against you in one fight, chances are they're going to get to your castle gate and they're going to take it down because they use so many damn gems. So really, there's nothing you can do about that. You want to probably about break even on your defenses, so you get about average, no trophy gain or a few trophy loss or a few trophy won, and your gains and your trophy push are going to come from your attacks, and it's going to be a slow and steady progress. You're not going to gain 50 trophies in one session for 20 minutes. Those bases are just too strong. If you see someone that's going to give you 20 some odd trophies, chances are they have throne room level 9 or throne room level 10. They have like all the troops maxed out. They have waves that are insane. So the big thing is you could fight most of the towers. The towers aren't that bad. It's going up against like the level 8 paladins, the level 6 or 7 arb blasters, level 5 mortars. Those troops are so deadly that nothing really can stand up to them at this point unless you use tons and tons of scrolls, and even then you're going to run into issues because they have so much life, and with the high throne rooms you get so many more waves and you can have so many more troops in your waves. That's where the main defense comes from, is all your wave troop. So definitely don't neglect your waves. Don't neglect upgrading them. Don't neglect upgrading your castle guard to get more waves. That is where your main defense is. And even, you can see I use cannons and knights mainly now, with a few art blasters here and there. To save money, you can just upgrade the troops that you use. And then don't forget to upgrade your wave troops too. So you definitely want to upgrade your paladins, because when you upgrade your paladins, they'll get a significant HP boost and strength boost as well. So you can see 1666, 123 damage. If we upgrade him, he's going to gain 330 more health and another 25 points of damage. So pretty significant, about 20% increase on both stats. So that's pretty significant. Putting him at like almost 2,000 HP and 150 damage per second. So you can always check after each raid the random opponent, because sometimes they'll give you a really good one with lots of money and lots of medals. Unfortunately, nothing there. We'll go back in here. Go back fighter guy. So you can see it slowly goes down. I think we're getting 6 medals or 6 trophies just like last time. I don't think the trophies went down this time, which is cool. But eventually, after you farm him for so many times, it will go down to like 2, 3. So it's not an endless farming cycle of the one person. I thought it was, but I noticed that that's why the one person I farmed for gold, he's down to 0, is because I farmed him like 60 times, 70 times. I've fought him so many times. So eventually you will have to move on to a different opponent, which is good, because I mean it gets fairly boring fighting the same person over and over and over again, just to climb the leaderboards or just to farm gold. So definitely don't recommend doing a super long session of fighting the same person, like 10 or so fights in a row, because you'll get bored of the game and you'll be like, oh, this is not even fun, why am I doing it? Something to note though is that ever so often the player will update his base. So you could, like, I could log in and see, oh yeah, he's offline. I'm gonna go attack him again. But he like maybe moved around his tower, or bought a new tower, or did something different, and so it's like, whoa, that's different. The game is always ever changing, so don't get too comfortable in attacking this one person. Like I said, eventually he will come online and he will change his base up. He will notice that he's getting destroyed over and over again, because they show the attack history, and there's a lot of times people that I've attacked several times will come back and try and revenge me just for the heck of it, because I mean, hey, this guy's attacked me 13 times. I'm gonna go and try and steal some of his gold and show him not to attack me anymore, or just like I'm gonna go destroy his base. So this time, you see, I did it a little bit different. I didn't bring out as many cannons. I just have a ton of knights, which is going to be a little bit sticky situation up here, because knights don't do as much damage. So right there, you can show you my summoning of troops was different this time, and it definitely affected the gameplay. You do want to try and bring out the same amount of troops that you brought out. Like that one, I almost lost. It was down to like 5 seconds, and it's because I didn't have cannons, and I also didn't destroy the crossbow tower. I just kind of like let it live. So we'll go do one more raid against him. So he did drop down to 5 trophies. So all in all, after this video, we're going to be up about 24, 25, or 2430 in trophies. A fairly good number. We're climbing the leaderboard slowly but surely. Then I do want to talk about a new series of videos I'm going to do here on YouTube. I want to do a like a rate my defense or test my defense series. So I want you guys, the viewers, the fans, to give me your bases. Let me know what trophy range you're roughly in, and then I'll go and attack those bases and post a video of what's good, what's bad, and if it's ugly. And so I'll help you build your base better. I'll give you mad props if you have a great base. So that's what I want to do in that series. So I want to pretty much critique other people's bases, help them improve their bases, show them replays against their bases, since the game didn't actually give us that yet. So please drop your name, your in-game name, the trophy range, and I'll eventually get to your base. I want to do that with anyone around 2,000 trophies or higher, because it gets hard to search for people that are lower than that, being so high in all my different games. Eventually, if I get enough people that want to do, want to test out their bases, my Let's Play series will get high enough. I'll be able to attack the people in like the 1,500 range or the 1,700 range. But otherwise, it's too much searching in the leaderboards. It would take 15 minutes to go down to 1,700 trophies to search over 100,000 players. So yeah, so anyone that's got 2,000 trophies or higher, please let me know if you want your base tested, recorded to show an attack against it. Be a great help. And like I said, that's going to be the next series that I'm going to try and start up. I'll do a whole nother video introducing that series as well, because I know some people don't watch all the way through the videos. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, please let me know below, and please subscribe. Also, please share the game and share the videos with others on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Thank you, guys.